Rap music and video games. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, or Jennifer Lopez and skinny jeans. Now, in today's gaming landscape, rappers appearing in games as either DLC or just as a part of the marketing is very common, but 20-something years ago, this was a novelty. When you learned a rapper was in a video game, either as an unlockable or just in the game, you were like, this is it right here. So let's briefly take a retrospective look back at times when rappers appeared in video games. Kicking off this little shindig, we have G-Unit, Eminem, and Dr. Dre appearing in various 50 Cent games and Grand Theft Auto Online. As mentioned in the last video, 50 Cent would star in some bizarre third-person shooters in 2005 and 2009 respectively. These games sold decently well, minus Blood in the Sand. And Bulletproof one ended up being the best game, but it did feature G-Unit members Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, and DJ Who Kid. But it also features Eminem as a corrupt cop, and he's honestly one of the highlights of this game.
I thought I lost my best customer.
It'll take more than 9 bullets to bring me down.
Yeah, thanks. I'll remember that. So what's up?
I need some information.
Ever see those skateboards? The new fiberglass ones with the chrome wheels? My kid loves those things. Fucking expensive though, especially on a cop salary.
Here we go.
What? I'm just saying, they're a lot of money.
Okay, how much? For a fucking skateboard?
Kids got expensive taste. So what do you want to know? I'm your 24-hour information station.
You can start by telling me what happened to K-Dog. Last I saw, your boys was putting him in the squad car.
And after that, the FBI took over the case. They're holding him as a witness.
A witness to what?
The fuck do I know?
There's also Dr. Dre, who sells and provides weapons to the player. He doesn't really appear much outside of that, only being about 3 or so cutscenes. Years later, Dr. Dre would appear in the Contract DLC for GTA Online in December of 2021. The player character helps Dre recover his stolen phone, in my opinion, one of the best DLCs Rockstar's ever released for GTA. Also, Eminem would go on to appear in Fortnite, which I haven't played that game since 2018, so I can't really speak on it. I'll be completely honest, I thought Fortnite would die off years ago. Moving on to the Call of Duty series, Ice Cube would appear as the voice of Joseph Bowman, one of the characters that helps Mason along the game. Sadly, later in the campaign, he is killed. He also appears as one of the multiplayer announcers, and going back to 50 Cent one more time, he would appear in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as an announcer for one of the Navy SEALs factions.
Change it back!
What?
Later in 2013, Snoop Dogg would be a paid announcer pack for Call of Duty Ghosts that you could buy off the PSN or Xbox Live stores. Another rapper who was a paid announcer pack was Method Man in 2016 for Infinite Warfare. But if you didn't know this, I'm not shocked because nobody played it. Infinite Warfare sucked. Nobody played
Care
it.
package waiting for your mark, man. Hurry up. You best not make me repeat myself. Dead silence. Guard dog ready. Bow wow. You got that guard deal, Double G. Guard dog ready? Yeah, them pussies afraid. E to the M to the P. Ready. Set off that EMP, fool.
Defender. Mount up and cap that objective. This ain't good, the enemy got that drone. This ain't good, the enemy got that drone. Damn, we done lost the lead.
Rappers appearing in COD is common nowadays with the new bundle system. Snoop Dogg, Nicki Minaj, and 21 Savage would appear in Modern Warfare 2022 and Vanguard respectively, and I didn't buy them. I don't care if they're rappers in Call of Duty. I think bundles are dumb, and I'm not buying them in COD. Like, if you see me playing COD, 9 times out of 10, I'm using the default characters because I hate bundles. They're stupid. Snoop himself has appeared in so many games, it could be its own video. He's been in various Maddens, NHLs, NBA 2K, Def Jam, UFC as a commentator, and in Tekken as a background character. Snoop was going to have his own game where he was the main character called Fear and Respect, and it was supposedly supposed to be written by legendary director John Singleton. But the game was cancelled back in 2004, and the game honestly looked fun. I wish it would have come out. Snoop Dogg would also appear in True Crime Streets of LA as an unlockable character. This one is commonly known, but I'm going to cover it anyway. Nelly and the St. Lunatics would all appear as unlockable characters in the game NBA Street Volume 2 in 2003. To unlock the group, you had to put in the cheat code L1 plus square, triangle, circle, square. The story goes that after a show in Vancouver, Nelly paid a visit to the EA office and, quote, played the crap out of NBA Street. Nelly promised to lay down an exclusive track for the game, which would become Not in My House. Legendary producer Just Blaze also appears as a playable character on the game Street Legends team. Fun fact, during development, EA would invite 2 other rappers as consultants on the game, a rapper by the name of Hot Carl and a pre-Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent, but due to his prior felonies, he was denied entry into Canada and promptly went back to New York. But can you imagine a timeline where it's G-Unit and not the St. Lunatics in this game? Other basketball games that include rappers are the various NBA Live and 2K titles. In the past, we have seen Kanye West, Drake, Snoop Dogg, Mac Miller, Bow Wow, Sean Kingston, and Meek Mill appear and more. And recently, we have seen The Game, Lil Wayne, Lil Durk, and Jack Harlow appear in My Career and My Team respectively. Ludacris and MC Jin would also appear in the game NBA Ballers Phenom in 2006. In the game, there is a mini-game where you battle rap Jin on stage, and Ludacris appears as an NPC that helps out your character in the main story.
Yeah, check it out, yo. It's time to turn over the mic. Did y'all see him play? He had 20 turnovers tonight. You don't want to battle, this is hip-hop. Forget sneakers, I could beat you in flip-flops. Bottom line, you know I'm bowling hard. I'm good from long distance like a calling card.
Going back to the 90s, various rappers would appear in the trash basketball game Rap Jam Volume 1. Rappers such as LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Coolio, Warren G, and Public Enemy as the entire group, and more. The game obviously didn't do well, not leaving room for a sequel to be made. Although not being featured as a playable character, Need for Speed Underground does feature a sick P. Pablo themed car rap that you can unlock. Another racing game with a rapper involved is Birdman, who plays the character Baby, a mentor for the character, and he only appears in a speaking role. In 2022, A$AP Rocky would be heavily featured in Need for Speed Unbound's marketing and promotionals. He even appears in the game as an NPC racer. The game Army of Two Devil's Cartel featured B.O.B. and Big Boy of Outkast as NPCs and later playable via DLC. They also did the game's main theme, Double or Nothing, which is actually pretty solid if I'm being honest. It's a good track. The Def Jam game series features a who's of rappers. Everybody from Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Method Man, Ghostface Killah, DMX, Fat Joe, Sticky Fingers, Young Jeezy, The Game, and surprisingly a lot of obscure rappers like Bone Crusher, Lil Flip, Bubba Sparks, yes, the Miss New Booty guy, and Elephant Man. The freaking Elephant Man's in this game. Of all the people, why Elephant Man? The Def Jam series exists due to Vince McMahon buying out WCW, leading to the cancellation of EA's WCW sequel. The idea of rappers wrestling came about, and that's how we got one of my favorite game franchises of all time. And if you frequent this channel, you know I talk about these games a lot. Keeping with the trend of wrestling games, in WWE 2K24, rappers Bad Bunny and Post Malone appear in the game. Crazy world we live in, right? I know Post has moved on to more country and pop music, but I'm still counting it. And I'm not going to mention MGK in 2K22, because screw MGK. And considering he just appeared at SummerSlam, I would love to see Jelly Roll appear in a WWE game. And again, it counts because he has multiple mixtapes and albums that are mainly rap. Multiple rappers have appeared in the Grand Theft Auto series. Ice-T and MC8 voiced characters Mad Dog and Ryder in San Andreas. Young Melee voiced the game's protagonist CJ, and years later, Tyler the Creator would go on to voice various NPCs in Grand Theft Auto 5. Exhibit would appear in a couple video games, mainly being NFL Street 2 as an unlockable character for Team Exhibit. He is unlocked by beating him in the game's career mode. He would also appear in the Pimp My Ride game, and the less said about that, honestly, the better.
Marcia, I'm here to pimp your ride, homegirl.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh my
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Moving on to some boxing games. Fabulous appears in Fight Night Round 2 as a cheat code. To unlock him, simply go into Creative Boxer, name him Get Fab, and save it. Jermaine Dupri also appears in Knockout Kings 2000s along with Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest. There's some obscure ones that you wouldn't expect, like Lil Jon being a secret character in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Another rapper that appeared in the Tony Hawk franchise was Lil Wayne. And it kind of sucks that my all-time favors in a terrible Tony Hawk game, but this isn't a weird inclusion as longtime Wayne fans will know he's in love with skateboarding. Alright, to cap off the video, we're going to go through a quick little lightning round, so I'm going to rapid fire these. In Backyard Wrestling, rap groups Twisted and ICP appear as playable characters. This makes sense because ICP was a big promotional piece for this game. And even though these games ain't that good, I still love these games. Like dumb fun wrestling games like this need to come back for real. The game 187 Ride or Die features rapper Gorilla Black as one of the game's main characters. And this game is mostly just a Twisted Metal clone, but maybe one day I'll review it. I've played it before, it's fun. D12 Eminem is featured in the game Crime Life Gang Wars, which I've never played, so I can't really comment on it. And to cap it off, Tech 9 appears as an unlockable character in the game 25 to Life, which I've heard is pretty terrible. So do with that what you will, but these are not all but a few cases of times when rappers appeared as video game characters. If you guys enjoyed this, consider leaving a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and yeah, 2024 has been good for the channel so far, so thank you guys for that. Alright, enough. I'm out of here.